respect. This was literally from a few different interactions that have happened recently, and I figured somebody else needs this information because, as a communication expert, um, I didn't realize how difficult that respect has become for people, and how it's something that actually is something that needs to be taught, right? Initially, I thought, okay, everyone has respect for themselves and has respect for others. I just assumed that because that's what I learned as a child. I'm so grateful to my mom and to my family who have always shared the importance of respecting yourself and respecting others. It's a Caribbean thing. What can I say? It probably is my generation thing also. I'm a 70s baby. So as I speak to the new culture, to the new generation, two men, two women, two children, to people who have felt like they've lost respect for themselves and have lost respect from others, I didn't realize how important this conversation needs to be had. So that's how I'm coming in. As I'm walking today, say hi. As you guys pop in, say hi. Your hi matters. Yeah, if you want something on Sunday, self-care, self-love, I did a nice live earlier. Super excited because it really was a dope transmission of information. High vibes all the way. I don't forget to say hi. Yes, my eyes run water when it's cold or when wind hits it. So it's a pretty windy day. It's spring. I'll show you all the birds that are moving about in Brooklyn. And Zachary and I are on our self-love walk, self-care. And being that he's on the autism spectrum, he misses a lot of cues. So a lot of things we have to learn, and we have to piece it out into smaller morsels of information so that we can truly understand it. And it's really given me the appreciation, A, that I'm a great teacher. I love to teach in simplicity. I think I learned best in simplicity, so therefore it's easier for me to convey information in simplicity, share information in simplicity. Probably also helps as a special educator. One of the primary ways to, hi, I see you popping in, say hi, yeah, hi matters. Thanks for subscribing. Part of sharing information about respect is that it's something that we innately thought that just happens to everyone, not realizing that it's still a missing part for so many others, and sometimes even for ourselves. The one thing we know is that we demand it, and we desire it, we deserve it, and I want to make sure you at least own that part. You deserve respect. I want you to say it out loud and own it to yourself. I deserve respect from whomever I engage with. But in order to get respect, you also have to give respect. So it's not just a one-way street when it comes to respect. It really is a two-way street. And that was one of the lessons I really had to break down into simplicity for Zachary. Because respect is such a vague term that unless you have experience, or unless you kind of grown and went through different experience, then you really are not just going to get respect and no respect. So how do I break it down to him? And I tell him it's a way of feeling good about yourself, right? And making sure that you keep this high vibratory space of feeling good for yourself. And don't let no one come and take the high vibes from you. That is respecting yourself. It's owning you. It's why I speak about high vibration so much. It's why I speak about owning yourself, owning what it is that you want, owning who you are, owning your simplicity. Because as I help him to understand the journey of life around and people, it's important that we break down. Hey, Jola, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate you. Let me turn around so you can see my face and say hi to you. See, yeah, hi does matter. Throw out some emojis and type out the word RESPECT, because that's what this conversation is about, respect. And owning the fact that first, the respect starts with respecting yourself. And once you begin to respect yourself, You sit in a space where you don't let anyone, let me turn this around so you can see what I mean, anyone throw you out of that respect space of yourself. And there are people that will try. Thank you, appreciate you. There are people who will try and throw you off of your respect game because they're focused on themselves. And there's a lot of hurt people out in the world. That's just the reality of it. There's a lot of hurt people, a lot of low vibrational people. And when they get in their low vibrational space, guess what? They want to drag you there. So this message is about not letting anybody take you down that path towards their low vibrational energy. And you get to own and stay in your high vibrational space. Sorry, I told you my eyes are just going to keep running. It's usually why I wear shades when I'm outside. But as I break it down to Zachary, wow, nice numbers. Happy Sunday. As I break it down to Zachary in the most simplistic format, it's helping him to understand how when I give him confidence or when I allow himself to compliment himself and own his greatness, own his strengths, own what makes him him, and not sit into the weakness, not sit into his delays, not sit into all the things the world that may say, but having him own his greatness. And as he begins to own his greatness and sit in that space, that's where respect so really sits in. And he begins to realize, well, darn, if I feel this good about myself, and it's not being too pompous, it's just owning your brilliance, owning your greatness, owning your strengths, and understanding that within that ownership, not allowing anyone else to come and take it from you, right? Because people will try. They don't even know they're trying, but they will. So how we own it is what I do with you guys every time I pop in. Help to keep talking about high vibrational. Hey, share some love. Own some love for yourself. Own your self-respect for you. Go out there and do simple things like walking. It builds up your high vibrational energy by tapping into nature and just being outdoors. It's really good for anyone. So as I have done this with Zachary countless times, and as a parent, as a special needs expert, communication expert, just helping in the aspect of, okay, now you respect yourself. How do you now extend? Ooh, feel that wind. So yeah, there's some wind out here. It may be 50s, but it's windy in Brooklyn. Hey, silly. I appreciate you. Thank you for loving. Thank you for subscribing. So as I help him to respect himself, the other side is how to respect others. Because what is missing in the world is respect. People are sitting in themselves and they feel they can talk to other people anyhow and treat people anyhow. No, absolutely not. First of all, I'm not going to allow you to speak to me anyhow because I love me and I know my strengths. I know my greatness. And as I gain my confidence in that, all right, cool. Nice to know that you're seeing me all the way from out there. Throw out some emojis, throw up some high vibration love. Say hi because your hi does matter. And understand that this is a platform for high vibrations only. So I try to pop in and share some key information that can help you in navigating your daily life living. As I stop to slow down to share things with Zachary, that things that we learn innately and don't even realize we're learning it, but respect is something that really has to be taught. And there are too many parents out there that are not talking about respect. There are too many adults and teachers and educators that are not speaking about respect. And it's something that we just have to slow down the time and emphasize. But not only for others towards us. Remember that part. It all starts with ourselves first. How we respect ourselves. Owning our greatness, owning our light, owning the things that makes us phenomenally us. So as you're popping in, make sure you let me know what is making you phenomenally you today. How is it that you learned respect? And when did you feel like you slipped on it, right? Like you allowed someone to disrespect you. And it hurts because sometimes when those moments where it sneaks in and someone gets to slide in that disrespect and I'm like, ouch, that doesn't feel good. And it took me a while to be able to verbalize it so that, hey, I don't like how you spoke to me. I don't like the words you said. I don't like your tone that you use. That doesn't feel good for me. And if I'm going to respect you, the least you can do is respect me back. Own it, demand it, request it. You deserve it. You know, it's not by happenstance that people respect you. We have to teach people how to respect us. But of course, it all starts from our own self-respect and building our strength and literally building yourself on how to be better. So as we pop in, hey George, I see you. I think I'm gonna restart this because I just got a glitch that closed it out. So I'm gonna close this out and just restart it quickly.